Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been around for a minute, seeing sticker sheets upside down, you know what time it is. It is time to reveal this month's mystery kit. So, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds because if you don't want it spoiled for you, if you don't want the secret revealed, you're gonna want to move on out of this video because I'm about to flip it over. So we're gonna count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here is this month's mystery kit in all the formats that are just like wanting to do their own thing. Okay, so, wow, I can't even center it. And this one is, it's not technically out of order, but it's kind of like out of order. I don't know why. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. Here we go. All right, so we have 90s movie theme. That's what we've got here. Okay, that is the theme this month. I know you're probably like, you always do movies. Yes, I always do movies because there's so many ways to do movies, and I watch a lot of movies at home. But this one is very much like an ode. Do you remember growing up the movie trivia games? Those kinds of things. Some of the favorite classic 90s and was 10 Things I Hate About You 90s, or was it 2000s? I want to say it was 99, maybe it was 2000. I don't know. Let me IMDb it real quick. Because that's the only one that I'm just like not 100% certain on. Yeah, it was 99. See? Right there. You know, so like I said, 90s movie magic. That's what we've got going on this month. So let's talk mystery kits for a minute. After we go through this stuff. So let's go through the formats, let's talk, and then as I'm doing my plan with me, we're going to talk specifically about mystery kits, okay? So we have 5 different formats you can get. Standard vertical, mini kit for standard vertical, B6 hybrid, which fits a ton of different planners. You have the journaling kit, and then you have the Hobonichi Cousin kit. So let's move this out of the way. So this is our standard vertical fold kit. It has 10 pages. I did that earlier during church where I swallowed funny and then like the coughing fit ensued, and I'm like, this is not the time. You cannot have a coughing fit right now. You cannot. All right, body, thank you for listening. All right, this is our standard vertical full kit. It has the 8 pages that we have in our kits. And there's something very unique that you're going to be able to tell, like this is 90s. But it then has 2 extra pages. So you can stretch this, you could save everything and do the kit again next year, whatever it may be. I'm all about stretching your dollar as much as you possibly can. For me personally, I don't mind reusing themes. So like if I laid down this kit, come next year, I would not have a problem using it again because the full boxes are so different. Okay, so here we go. We have a full box set number 1. This one has your 9 individual boxes. You have washi sheet and washi sized headers. You have your checklist, sidebar, deco, and weekend banners, half and third boxes. Here are there you can see all the colors. So definitely more brighter pastels, not as soft. There's some more saturation tone to them. You have your solid boxes, your pattern boxes, date covers and glitter headers, and then you have your second set of washi. So different washi, more checklists, and these washi are sized to also fit your monthly header, especially in our 7x9 pattern. Wow, our 7x9 planner. They are sized to fit in there. And then you have the second set of full boxes. I'm gonna let you know, do you guys remember seeing that screen on your DVDs? Like, yeah, classic, such classic. So that is what we have here. So that is your standard vertical kit. Moving on to the mini kit. The mini kit is very much like the standard vertical, just different amount of pages. So you have those 9 full boxes, you have the washi and checklist. Then you get this kind of a functional sheet, so you don't get the sticky notes or those one spot checklists. You have more of your functional boxes. You get solid boxes, you get tons of them in here. And then you get your sidebar and date covers and some deco going on there. B6 hybrid / mini kit. This fits your academic planners. It's going to fit the academic planner that we have coming out. It'll fit B6 planners. I love using it in the B6 planner. In fact, this is probably going to be the one that I use for the B6 planner. And I can tell you, like, these can be used in your monthlies on your B6 planner. So that's nice. But so many different types of planners. Your daily planners. Destiny from the Penny Pages and I were talking, and she bought some of my Halloween B6 kits, and she sent me a whole bunch of messages when she started using. She was like, Amanda, and I was like, what? That's my default, by the way, is what? And she's like, your B6 hybrid kits are perfection. They are perfect for daily planners. So she has been touting them, which I greatly am thankful for, because her planners are amazing as well. Like, the way she thinks of things. In fact, she was very instrumental in one of the planner layouts that is coming out. And I consider her to be a really, really great friend. So she's my Canadian friend. All right. So B6 hybrid, you've got the smaller boxes. Here's the 9. You've got some skinny headers. There is the second set of full boxes. Washi sheet and checklist number 1, washi sheet and checklist number 2, and then you have boxes, 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 more boxes, and of course more boxes. We love boxes. If you watched my new release video last week, you'll know that when I get to the B6 kit, once we get to page 3, I am very much like boxes, and then boxes, and then boxes. All right, and then we have the journaling kit, and this is our 3-page journaling kit, followed up by the 4th page is special to the subscriptions. So this page is in our monthly functional sub and in our mystery kit, and then obviously changes for the theme or colors. So that is page 4. We'll go kind of backwards. Page 3, page 2, and page 1. So I like to use this one in conjunction with the B6 hybrid. That's how I like to use them. We're going to discuss some things because I did have some people on the customer survey say a couple of things. And then last but certainly not least is going to be the Hobonichi Cousin. So you get tons of full boxes here, and then you get the washi. These washis will fit the monthly also, and then also your weekly, and then you do your dailies how you do your dailies, and then that's where this thing kind of comes in. The journaling kit is really great to use in the dailies. You get your functional page, you have your solid boxes, and then you have your deco, sidebar, and date covers. So that's what we have there. Okay, and then all kits will get the B6 washi and the date dots and squiggles. And then the standard vertical full kit will get these 2 sets of washi. So let me pull this one so you can see what the coloring looks like here. So that's the design on the full one, and that's only to the full kit. And then the rest of the options, the mini kit, it's always hard to find the end of a washi roll. Am I right? Like, everybody knows that it's hard to find the end of a washi roll. All the rest of them, mini kit, B6 hybrid, journaling kit, and Hobonichi Cousin receive this washi right here. And this has like the popcorn, foil popcorn, popcorn's popping, you got the popcorn basket, super adorable. Okay, so let me pull out my planner, and so we were going to use the B6 hybrid, right? I think that's what we're going to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and move these off to the side. We are going to be planning a week in March. In fact, it's just going to be the first week of March. It's going to be March 4th through the 10th. And this is just me laying down how I can. So this was how I laid down the stickers last time. So this was last month's mystery kit. I see, you know, there are stacks of movie. You do have stacks of movies in here, but this was a date night kit. This was a stay-at-home date night. Like you have your Chinese takeout, you have your calendar with date night, stack of movie coupons to be like, I owe you a date night. I had a little spinning wheel in this one, which I thought was really funny, where you spin it for like what food you guys are going to eat. But you know, date night in a movie, different food. And then this one, obviously you're going to have your stack of movies, food, things like that. So, but it's 90s. It's 90s. And this one is more, the thought behind this one was more like by yourself, feeling nostalgic, wanting to have movie night, maybe just looking through. For me, I used to go through like all the trivia cards and read them to myself. Probably not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I used to do. But you know, 90s remote, you know, if you wanted to invite anybody to a movie night, you could. So that was kind of the theme there. Okay. I can tell you that next month's theme is completely different. And I have got a couple of themes happening in the next little while that are amazing. So the other thing that I like about these B6 hybrids is over here, the monthly. I'm going to just take one of the washies real quick because I think it's just going to be just fine to do. I'm going to take one of the washies and I'm going to just put it up here in the monthly section and just show you how I can just create my own, because I'm not going to get rid of these B6 washi strips anytime soon. I think they're fantastic. And you just pair them up like this, and then you can put the days of the week. We have the days of the week stickers in the shop as well. Okay, so customer service survey went out. So many of you did it. We talked a little bit of this on Monday. We actually talked quite a bit about it on Monday and stuff. And the mystery kits, one thing that I wanted to kind of like touch base, and I appreciate everybody's input because it just helps out so much in terms of like, where do I go? What do I need to do? What do I need to make sure I am focusing on? Things like that. And a couple or maybe just one had talked about wishing that some of the mystery kits were seasonal or even geared towards holidays. And that one's a difficult one, because not everybody celebrates seasons and holidays the same, which is why I've kind of kept it as neutral as I possibly can, which is probably why also hence the where the feel that sometimes it might be redundant. I mean, I can see how last month's and this one could be looked at as being the same, or being too similar. I can get that. Like, that wasn't my intention at all. That was never my intention. For me, we talked about it on Monday that I'm very close to these projects, so I know the differences. Like and some of the minute differences that may not be like seen until you actually like receive the kit, right? So I am very in tune with all of these like minute details. So like last month, let's talk about last month's versus this month. Last month's was a date night one. I've always attributed date nights to having a movie involved, hence the reason why there was a stack of movies involved in that. But, oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My apologies. Neighbor kid came over to see if my boys were home to be able to help him pump up his tires on his bike. I feel so bad for that kid. He's the youngest. Like, all of his siblings are very much older, and they don't do anything with him. They don't want to play with him. I mean, I'm sure on some level they'll play with him and stuff, but overall not a lot. Okay, so my alarm also got tripped. So there we go. Okay, so all right. I went outside, totally forgot that I had set the alarm because I'm downstairs, and I tripped it when I went outside, and my daughter's like, I don't know. Hello, Mom, come help. So yeah, anyways. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so they come over and they, he always asks my sons to come out and play with them and for help and stuff like that. And he said his bike had flat tires. Didn't even look like they were flat. I think he was just looking for an excuse to try and get the boys out into to come out and play and whatnot. So I told him to come back tomorrow because they're not home right now anyways. They're at a friend's farm helping with some animals. But anyways, talking about mystery kits. So my intention was to not have two that seemed so similar. And like I said, my looking at the project did not see the similarity. But then upon further, like reflection and talking and being like, okay, I can see where it can be perceived and stuff as being very similar or being the same as last month, and stuff. So I was like, okay, we gotta look at this just a little bit more closely. I think we've done a very, very fantastic job this year in not having such related themes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I was looking back. So I was looking back at my planner, and I think I'll bring it over here at the end because I just kind of want to look through mystery kits real quick. I did have somebody say that I do a lot of food kits. And I do like to incorporate food into pretty much like any stay-at-home or party kit. And a lot of that just is because food is what brings people together. We talk about it. So I'm in an auxiliary position in our church, and we talk about events that have food, more people are going to show up. And that's actually quite true. Every single military function I have gone to, if there was no food, a lot of people left early or wouldn't, stay. So food is definitely a big thing. And it's a big thing for my life. We go to a lot of events. We like to go out and try new things to eat. So food is something that I like to incorporate, and it's something that I know a lot about. Yeah, either way, thank you all for your continued amazing support and like honesty. I don't think people realize how important it is for shop owners when we have very honest customers. Not honest in like being rude or demanding or critical, but amazing in like the honesty of like, hey, this is what I'm seeing. Hey, this is, And I get how hard it could be to possibly approach a shop owner to be like, hey, this is what I'm seeing. And by no means would I expect any of my customers to be like, hey, this is, you know, what I'm seeing. Do you have any ideas? Things like that. And I think possibly for the future, I might do more customer surveys to ensure that I am maybe keeping up with the trends that you guys want to see, or if there's extra themes, without having anybody feel like they are being outed in any way, or having you know, fear of saying anything, because we all know how some people can get when approached with things and you're just trying to help. They can get very defensive and things like that. And by no means do I want any of my customers to ever feel like you know, that I'm gonna get mad at you for, you know, voicing your thoughts and opinions. I'm very close to these projects. I will continue to say that I am very, very close, and I can't always tell the difference. I rely on feedback from you. I rely on feedback from customers on Instagram. I rely on feedback, you know, by doing these customer surveys. I rely on feedback when I post stuff in the Facebook group. That's just kind of how it goes, and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay. All right. I'm like, what is the color that I'm missing? I have, like, I'm having a moment. I'm just having a moment. So, so I'll probably go through, maybe not at the end of this video. Maybe we will do a dedicated video to flipping through about the mystery kits, because they're fun to look at, and they're fun to also be like, oh, that's where, like, similarities started to happen. And stuff. So, all right, let's get into this. I'm kind of like going back to my, so this last month we did kind of crazy, and then the month before, very, very organized. And I think we're gonna kind of do that again, be very organized. And stuff, because it's just kind of fun to sometimes be fun and stuff, but then other times very, very organized. I actually have no idea what I'm going to use this planner for this next year. I have not even begun to think about how my 2024 lineup is going to go. I just haven't, to be honest. I only have the bullet journaling planner figured out. That's the only one that I have. I mean, I thought I had it pretty solid, but I have another one coming in, but I at least know that I'm doing bullet journaling. I haven't committed to a 7x9. I mean, I'm already filling out this B6, so clearly it's going to have to be for something. What? I'm not exactly entirely sure. I will figure that out. But obviously with the 2 new layouts coming, I also don't know if I want to kind of like pause and do one of them. Yeah, I am going to pull in the washi, because why not? Why not? The washi is amazing. So yeah, I don't know. 2024 is sneaking up on me really, really fast. And I cannot believe that it's going to be here before I'm even ready for it, because let's face it, that's how it's going to work. But yeah, I do not have my 2024 lineup solidified yet. So if anybody has their 2024 lineup solidified, you can let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know what you're using. Like, I haven't even solidified what I'm going to be using as my pen and ink planner. Okay. So I do have a pen and ink planner. It is the one that I actually write all of the stuff in. It's the grossest one. It's the ugliest one. It's not pretty at all. I am like those who can do the, whatchamacallit, the, that do like stickers and lettering and things like that, and they're pretty much pen and ink planner. Man, I strive to be like you. I've thought about trying to do it, but I am sometimes things just change too much, and I'm not a huge fan of using whiteout. Granted, at the same time, if I have to like scratch something out, I could always put a sticker over it, right? But then, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain why I just don't like doing it. So I just like having my pen and ink planner that I write down my to-do lists, and then I highlight the things that I got done off of there. And it's not pretty, it's not amazing, it's practical in the most basic of ways. Like, it's scribbled down stuff. It's not even amazing, to be honest with you. It's just not even amazing. So, all right. So spots for mystery kits will close on the 24th. In fact, actually, to be honest with you, I think this month they're probably going to close down on the 23rd. Just because Black Friday is on the 24th. And it is really difficult to do Black Friday orders and subscription orders at the same time for those. So I think they're going to close down on the 23rd. And that's just going to be a special thing. I haven't made decisions yet. I will make that decision at the very last moment and stuff. And maybe what I'll do is I'll keep them up till the sale starts on the 24th. So we are participating in a group sale on the 24th through the 27th. So Black Friday through Cyber Monday, there will be a Cyber Monday mystery kit. I will tell you right now, it is bookish themed. It last year did I do the bookish theme? No, last year was a movie theme. The year before was a bookish theme. We are going back to the bookish themes. It is a bookish theme this year, and yeah, we are whatchamacallit? Do I have one here? Yes, I have one here. Going back to the bookish themes. People have wanted bookish kits. I'm going to bring bookish kits. I wish I could release like 15 kits at a time. I can't do that. I don't have the manpower to do that, but I do have lots of bookish kits in my design pipeline. You guys asked for different kind of video contents, and one of them were shop owner things like that. And I was thinking of actually kind of doing maybe a split screen. I don't know. Because I do have 2 cameras that I can film with. So I was thinking of doing maybe like a split screen to show my computer screen and show you guys kind of like how I organize my clip art and kits and how it keeps on a design schedule and everything and stuff. So I think I'm going to end right here. I'm going to put this down. My husband is calling me, which means he should be back on the way from the farm. And I think this is what we're going to get. But there we go. If you loved it, make sure you sign up for it. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And I think that's all I have for you. I shall see you guys in my next video. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.